Here we go. Tour qualifier number 2 outside of St. Louis, Ann Briar Golf Course. And honestly, I don't think they're gonna let me film today. It's gonna be a little hit or miss, unfortunately. We'll see. Good news. We're gonna film it. They're cool with it. Just some stipulations, so it'll be a little different, but they always are. The goal today is free swing, no fear, confidence, and just let it happen. Let it come to you. So, fighting off the nerves, doing all that kind of stuff. And the first tee, Ann Briar. It's a nice course too. We had a good time yesterday, practice round. We're rocking it out today. A little nervous though, gotta be honest.
Next on the tee from Woodstock, Georgia, Mr. Matt Fisher.
Here we go. First hole is a 361-yard par 4, and I am hitting driver here. 82 left. And I had a good one just up the right center, but it would kick a little right and find the rough. So I'm hitting lob wedge here, and I'm expecting to pull the ball a little left, which it didn't. One guy we're playing with, he's from Colombia. His name's Jesus Rivas. But like if you say it, like if you just read it, it's Jesus Rivas. I like it. It's kind of cool. Have about a 30-footer here, and I'm just trying to get the speed dialed in. Unfortunately, I read it to break left, and it actually broke a little bit right. So a little cleanup for par. Second is a 435-yard par 4, and a pretty generous fairway here, and I striped it right down the middle. So I've got 118 to the hole, hitting a 50-degree gap wedge. You're right. So that smooth drive went quite a long way. Mindset is pick up where you left off last time. I'm starting in grind mode, mentally. Swing's feeling good. Feel like I found something yesterday. So far, so good. All good shots. We're gonna keep it rolling, baby. Grind mode. So about a 20-footer for birdie. Gave it a good stroke, but the greens are a little sticky with this humidity, and it just came up a touch short, so had this little kick in for par, and so far I'm feeling good. Third is a 385-yard par 4. My swing is feeling great, but I pushed this, barely to the right, and it would miss the fairway like by 2 yards. Bad news. Lost my first ball. Hit a provisional. We're right here. Hitting 4. Just hit in the high stuff. Kind of a bummer, but grind mode enabled again. So that provisional left me here, and I'm hitting a pitching wedge to the green. Just got to keep my head. Birdies are here. Birdies are here. Just not happy about like doubles. Those are no fun. It's part of the grind, part of the process. We're going to push through. We're going to come back. We're going to do it. Putting for bogey here from like 30 feet, and I left it considerably short, unfortunately, and had this for double. Okay, well, we got to look at something real quick. I just noticed this. First, please, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you love the content. We're doing our best for you, even through the pain. And we're trying to reach over 500,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so I need your help. Just hit the subscribe and appreciate it. Now, look at this. Looking back at the footage, it looks like I actually took a swipe at the ball and missed, which if I did, I would have scored an 8 on the hole, not a 7. But I scored a 7, or I wrote down a 7, signed for a 7. So technically, if I did, I would have been disqualified for signing an incorrect scorecard. To be honest, I don't even know what happened. I just blacked out. Like I don't know if I did or not. I don't recall really taking a swing at it, or if I was just kind of doing one of those like mad at the ball whack, like air, swipes on purpose, like trying to punch it, but I don't even know. But if you look at it, it kind of looks like I took a swing at it. So I don't know. I was in blackout mode right here. Back to the video. Now straight to a 190-yard par 3 with the back left pin I'm hitting a 6-iron. Good one, just drew it a bit too much, and I'm short-sighted and in the bunker. I'm still trying to regain my composure here, and I have this for par, and now a 4-footer for bogey. And I'm still in blackout mode, unfortunately. Honestly, I don't even know how I made that because I couldn't even see the ball. So to this 535-yard par 5, and here all I could see was water, which really wasn't even in play, but the demons currently have me in their grasps. Look at this. I'm less than a foot off the fairway, and I have this lie. So it's a 6-iron just laying up. Okay, at this point, the haters are going to hate, as Taylor Swift would say. And they're going to say, stick to YouTube. You can't do it. There's no way. You don't got the game. And hey, if you want to be that person, then that's just who you are. I say everybody who is trying to do this is in this event. A lot of them have gone through this. Many people have gone through this mental battle at some point or another. Do I deserve a free pass to the front of the line? Do I deserve not to go through the pain? No, we all got to go through the pain so that the victory at the end is even sweeter. There's just a lot I have to learn in these situations, and sadly, I get to do it publicly for your entertainment value, and that makes it even harder. But I don't deserve any special treatment, or I don't deserve not to have to go through the pain. That I get to go through it like everybody else has. A lot of these people have been on mini tours for many years and never made it to the dream that they had. And they're still chasing it. So I don't get a front of the line pass. I get to go through the pain like everybody else. So you go triple and then a bogey. I get more nervous when that happens than anything else. That's what happens. Disaster happens, lose a ball. The thing is, I know I'm swinging well. I know I'm hitting the ball good. So I know I can get a lot of birdies, but back's against the wall all of a sudden, like in a hurry. Like I don't need help, like hitting the ball striking and anything. I need help mentally. And so the only way to do it is reps. That's why we're here, reps. I honestly felt good about today. I still do. I'm not giving up on this at all. And we're not putting the camera down either. Taking you through everything. 80 yards here with a lob wedge, good strike, and just pulled it just a touch. I got a new mindset. I'm just gonna play like it's a practice round for next time. That's my mindset. So a 30-footer, and I hit it too hard, and I have this 5-footer come back for par, which didn't fall, and that's a 6 on a par 5. And now a 388-yard par 4. The swing is still feeling good, and I hit the center of the fairway. Jesus came from Colombia. Like, he ain't here for one round of golf. Dude's here to play on the Champions Tour. He's playing well. I like that guy. 115, hitting a gap wedge to pin high left. Swing feels great, I'm telling you. Driver's good so far, one bad drive. Just tentative putting. That's the only thing. Greens are slow and sticky. And yeah, you know the other stuff. So another 25-footer, and I left it 4 feet short. Just what I needed. Grinding again here, and that felt good. 7 is playing 165 yards, and I'm hitting an 8-iron. Smooth, good swing, right in the middle of the green. That was my goal. About a 20-footer for birdie, which I thought would break 3 feet left, and it broke a foot. Great read. but I brushed it in for par, and I'm feeling like we're finally headed back into like normal mind zone here. 8 is a 426-yard par 4, and just smoothed another drive right down the center of the fairway. Mental mistake coming now, and that will steal my mind once again.
In between clubs, I tried to feather a wedge. Just came right over the top of it. Just trying to smooth it in. I don't think it was a bad decision. I choked up. The problem is the ball was way above my feet. Kind of uncertain. Now we're in death mode. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting it good, man. I'm not gonna quit here. I'm hitting it good. I just know it. Like, I know I'm hitting it good. I'm there. I gotta string together some good stuff. Oh, don't go on tilt. Don't go on tilt.
This is where the real mental struggles kick in. This is where I have to overcome things that are difficult. One is just straight up embarrassment. I don't want to play like this. I don't want to post this score. I don't want other people to see this. I want to hide from it. The challenge is, the only way to overcome it is to go through it. And oh, I'm going through it, as you can see. And should I not go through it? Should I not put myself out there? That's what I'm thinking. And I'm like, you know what? We all are going through something. Maybe you're trying to overcome an addiction. You're trying to be a better father, better husband, a better friend, a better at work, whatever it is. If you fall, should you not get back up? If you fail, should you not try again? Whatever it is, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I could quit. I could put the camera down, which is what I wanted to do. But if I go through it, I'll be better for it later. So I was fighting to keep going, like filming my emotions, everything in check, thinking, you know what? One, I need to go through it to overcome. Two, there's somebody out there who probably needs to see it because they're going through something in their life, and maybe this will give them hope or inspiration that, hey, just don't quit. Don't be afraid to go through the pain, because that's what we got to go through to overcome. To be refined, you got to go through the fire. And I'm going through the fire. And this is nothing compared to real life of what so many people are going through. So to you, I say, let's just not quit on anything. Let's go through it. And we'll be better for it at some point.
Didn't film that one much. Goosed it over the green. It went back into the bushes. We found it. And I literally had to hit it through the trees, rolled across the green. And I had like 75 feet. And I two-putted for bogey. So I escaped there.
9 is a 495-yard par 5. It's all uphill, and I smooth the drive right into this fairway bunker. So I'm hitting a 6-iron, just trying to scooch it up there somewhere in the fairway.
There's no quit in us. We're grinding all day long. No matter what happens, it don't matter. Because you're always that far away from a stretch of greatness. And I still feel like we're swinging great, so that's something to build on.
So that's a pitching wedge, just trying to get it anywhere on the green. Which I did, and left me this tough putt up a ridge, and my mind was like, don't be short again. So I wasn't. I blew it at least 10 feet past the hole. And that's another 3-putt and another bogey on a par 5.
Kind of what we did last time. Same thing. But look, it's all about reps. The only way we're going to get comfortable out here is to be out here doing it. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. You just don't show up for your second one of these and go crazy. That's not likely. Goal on the backside. Let's go under par on the back. Put something together. Something to build on. Something to go on the plane with.
10 is 408 yard, par 4, and again, a good smooth swing, finding another fairway up the left side.
129. We're firing at sticks now. No stopping us. Let's do it.
Pitching wedge, aiming just right of the stick, looking for a touch draw.
We're gonna hit every green on the backside. Every green. And no 3 putts. Big greens out here. Zoysia fairway grass. Shot, Sean.
Gave me this 18-footer here, little right to left, and man, I thought this sucker was gonna drop, and it just hung on the low lip.
Man, it was tracking. It was right on it the whole time. Thought I made it.
This is a beautiful 398-yard par 4, and I'm hitting 5 wood off the tee, right down the middle of the fairway. Hitting a 6-iron here, just trying to aim at that fan you see on the left side of the green, but I pushed it right at the flag, and it almost clipped that tree.
Almost hit that tree, went right at it.
So it ran over the green, and now I'm pitching back toward the hole, which left me about 6 feet for par, and man, I was grinding on this one for sure. And that was one of my best putts so far. 368-yard par 4, smoothed another drive, but just pushed it a touch. But looking at this, I may have been aiming a little bit too far right, and the ball just kind of stayed straight where I was aiming. Pitching wedge here, and just hoping to hit my line.
It's right at my line. We'll see. I don't want to run up the hill again. I didn't hear any good shots, so I'm just hoping I'm on somewhere. It's a skinny green, back where that pin is cut. Pin height just left edge. We're good.
Happy with that result. About 20 feet for birdie. I had this break in right, but it actually broke left. It was short, so nothing mattered anyways, but happy with the par after the drive. This is a cool hole, 383-yard par 4 with a forced 200-yard carry. It looks a lot scarier than it really is, and I hit a good one again right down Main Street.
101 left in this thing. Going 54 degree.
I'm a 3/4 swing with my 54-degree wedge, and that was by far my best shot of the day.
Thank you.
3 feet for birdie, and we're finally moving in the right direction. This is a weird 506-yard par 5, and I'm not going for the green no matter what. So I'm laying up off the tee with the 5-wood, and I hit a good one. And bad break coming here right now.
Ball rolled in a hazard. I found it. It was just in a root. So I got to take 2 clubs right here. Take my drop. I was just laying up anyways, par 5. That's why I hit a 5-wood. Bad little break there.
So that's a 1-stroke penalty, and I'm punching a 9-iron layup.
We have 55 yards left. My ball's in a divot. In the rough. This is not pretty.
Great, in a divot, in the rough, and 55 yards. Everything's working against me right here.
That was a great one. We got like maybe 10 feet for par.
Grinding for par from 10 feet, and just hit it through the break. Everyone in the group took bogey here, and that's just the kind of hole this is. $172-yard par 3, hitting a smooth 8-iron down the hill, and just blocked it a touch right pin high. I have an absolutely horrible lie over here in a cabbage, just not good. So this was probably about the best I could have done, which left me 12 feet for par, and I'm just fully engaged in grind mode and managed to get that sucker to fall. So a 446-yard par 4, smooth drive just up the right center of the fairway. Hit a good one. 165 left. Ball is well above my feet, and I can't see the pin at all. I'm hitting a 7-iron, and it just stayed way right.
I was supposed to come left off of that lie. Just hung on a little too tightly. Hopefully I get finagle something else here. I could hit a better shot from the fairway, but I'm drawing the worst lies in this rough.
Absolutely horrible lie here, and I'm just really trying to hit the ball on the green.
That's all I can do. You gotta give yourself a putt at those. Take your medicine. Well, I got a lot of medicine.
30 feet for par, and honestly, I thought I made this, but it came up short. #17 is a beautiful par 3, 173 yards down the hill. I'm hitting a 9-iron, and it just drew a touch too much. So a little chip shot from, once again, a bad lie in the rough. And so I'm just popping one here onto the green, and it left me 6 feet for par. And I managed to grind out another putt.
Last hole. We'll grind it on the back. Feel more comfortable. We just gotta try to get comfortable early.
So the final hole is a 572-yard par 5, and it's basically all uphill after the tee shot. And I hit a pretty good one, just missed it a touch right. I'm in the rough, 5-iron layup, and I'm just trying to go over that tree limb you see there on the right, which I managed to do pretty well.
120, we're just swinging. Hard gap wedge.
That swing felt pretty good, just flew a little bit long.
No pull, pulled it a little.
And it gave me another 30-footer, but this time it was for birdie, and it gave it a good run. Just missed it a little bit on the low side, so 3-footer for par. Got that one. And Jesus and Sean both finished at 2 under par, and they were in a 3-for-1 playoff, which Jesus ended up winning, so he made it. Congratulations to the Monday qualifier.
80's not good. It's worse than last time, and I played way better. Hit it way better, felt way better. Just got to deal with that thing, and we'll get there. But reps, we need reps. We got another rep in the books. Happy about that. Takeaway is, you can do it. It's not less belief. I gotta fight off embarrassment, because when you're playing bad, I start getting embarrassed. But then it's all selfishness. It's all about me. So I can't make it all about me, because then I get too internal. I gotta make it not about me. It's just about playing golf. So that's coming up. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Peace out.